with what you were about to say, Chris.
And hello, everybody. We are back here on the Xanabrow Gaming channel with a lot more people. And Billy.
Do I not count as people?
Billy is the one basically playing the game for us at this point. So
I identify as a giant flying spaghetti mouse.
I'm also coughing up a hairball.
And Brower's in the background being a heck.
I'm an exchange student from Tennessee. I'm just kidding.
I am exchange student from Westonia.
Alright. He's so
I'm an exchange student from Russia.
I would
Russia.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, it's
Russia.
In Soviet Russia, you teach school.
Okay, but what was
I can't even learn school.
No, I think.
Alright, so
But anyway, let's get into this, and then we'll pick back up. We were talking about voice acting before we turned the camera on.
Yeah.
No, what I was saying was that, like, what really helped me do the voice for Tamaki and stuff like that, and I think it's what really helps Vic Mignogna too, is that being a singer and doing vocal performance for most of my life, it helps you with voice inflections.
Right.
So, like, when I thought about doing Tamaki, I thought about just doing a higher pitch voice, but to help along with that also was picturing myself, like, singing in a higher register and kind of portraying that in my voice, and
Being
that's
a tenor.
being a tenor, and like and that kind of stuff also helps. And I realized that I'm just like, well, Vic Mignogna also sings, so I think that's where he, derives a lot of his voice acting from as well.
Yes. By the way, for
It's
people
kind of
who
a
don't
cheating
know,
mechanism to
This conversation about, like, with Vic Mignogna, I've been working on a project for Xanderbrow.
for years.
Literally feels like
years. No, it's
been almost 2 years.
no, it's been 2 years. Not
Yeah.
three.
almost 2 years.
My
No,
fault. Sorry about that, y'all.
it started with
Has it really been 2 years?
Almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
well, originally back when Team 4-Star, shout out to them,
Love ya.
Contest.
they had a bridge contest that I really, because I love their stuff, really wanted to participate in, so I
And that was
got with
just
my
about the Turbo
girlfriend.
Dash too.
Oh, no,
Shut up.
Sonic.
When
Thank you, Baby Bowser. So it's literally
No, Bowser Jr. Apparently, Baby Bowser.
Alright,
Bowser
sorry,
Jr.
we're interrupting.
But anyway, so the big thing with what I wanted to do was, I got with my girlfriend, who's basically the only scriptwriter I
Is
have.
that what she is? She's like, you're cheaper on a leash.
But anyway,
Sorry.
I got with her. She wrote the script. We did the casting, and we decided we were going to do "Or on a Bridge." And when our first editor, who I think his big thing was he wanted to be he wanted to have a bigger role in it, but because we didn't have enough character slots,
Yeah.
Heck, I think
it didn't really pan out in the favor.
I think he was
so.
a
I
little
think
mad at me
he
at one
lost.
point,
I think
Yeah.
because he lost interest,
That's why.
the editing suffered, which. It's in the past. I'm not mad at him. I still talk to him and everything
Yeah.
like that. Like, he's a good friend of mine.
It's water under the bridge.
It's like that whole bit is water under the bridge.
It was production hell, essentially.
Yeah,
It happens
and
all
like
the time with a lot of stuff.
then I took over editing, and I having no idea what I was
I
doing.
was saying, like, okay, that's a sign so I can't get in the Al Delfino ones.
What?
Remember we were gonna do the Al Delfino shine separate?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's a
no.
thing now.
To be fair, it told me to get it. It
Fucking
shined.
game.
It told me. That's why I didn't
Okay.
think about it.
Let's get back to Warrod.
But anyway, no, so then after that,
Peanut Butter.
it was like, I was kind of chugging along, I was getting ready.
What, this motherfucker?
I will grab it, but I will not grab the shine sprite it
Thank
tells
you.
me to get. Oh, because it's going to tell me to go to the world, that's right.
We're not ready for that world yet.
But anyway, so,
Very Uranus.
I promise we will go back and finish Pinna Park in a second. But, so, then as I'm finishing up with that, all of a sudden, some of our voice actors were no longer in the production, and we had to recast.
Oh, yeah.
That was a big setback.
That was a
that whole
huge
thing,
setback. We had to actually audition for, because one of them was
New
a main.
actors.
It was a main character. We had to re-audition for him, which. Well, she wasn't really a main character.
No,
it was just going to be
she's
the.
a big part, though, is what I'm
She was a
saying.
big part for the episode, but it was that whole we knew that we couldn't keep their voices in it because of what happened.
Many reasons.
Like many reasons. We're not getting into it. It's not.
Then let's stop right here.
So.
Moving forward.
But anyway, so yeah, because of the recasting, that set us back big time. And then the fact that when I went in to edit it myself, I realized that the way that the editor originally did the files and everything, when he gave me the video and stuff, he exported it. To those who don't know anything about video editing, when you edit...
You have to export in a certain format.
Well, no. If you export a video you're editing, and it has multiple audio tracks, they all merge into one audio track, and you aren't getting those to separate ever again. So I had to basically start over from complete scratch. Well, then at that point, that's when I grabbed Tyler. I said, "Hey," I was talking to him about how I have no idea what I'm doing with that, and he's like, "I can edit. Do you want me to do it?"
Yeah, pretty much.
So, although it's still taking an eternity,
he's doing his best.
Although he's taking an eternity, it's probably a lot closer than it was with me. So,
Well, see, at least what I do is, yeah, it is taking forever. That's my bad, but I am at least trying to communicate with them, even if nothing is necessarily getting done. At least I am communicating and say, "Hey, look, man, some shit's coming up."
like, he was very vocal. Like, he even told me at one point, he messaged me, like, I left him with, like, everything. I told him, "Alright, go ahead and get the episode up to where you think," like, we even changed, like, editing software. I'm like, "Okay, this is all up to you, go for it."
Editing software.
Okay, this is all you. This is everything you need. Go for it.
And then production.
And then,
again.
like, he got really busy, and then he finally opened up and said, "Hey, I'm gonna be totally honest. You need to come and help me. I'm losing interest." Which is fine. People lose interest in projects, especially when they get into hell, like where ours is. Shut up, Tio.
What a shocking experience.
Especially with a project like how long it took just to get Oron to where it is now, I could totally see where everybody was possibly starting to lose interest. Even I almost lost interest, and it was my pretty much my baby.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm the only one that was just like from the background. Like every time, I'm just like, I just want to be with this dog because I actually.
Yeah.
I'm kind of.
Yeah, I feel guilty about that, honestly.
And it's like,
I know it's part of it is my fault for just not getting on top of it. I also just need to get my shit together, which I am, and getting better at.
You have to be yellow, by the way. Wait, no.
When it comes to editing,
there's only orange, purple, and pink.
For anybody out there that does have a legitimate interest in video editing, my advice to you is be able to plan your life out. Like, I'm not even joking. Plan your life out.
You need to have a really good schedule for
Get the right equipment, get the right schedule, and learn.
Buddy.
Yeah, have fun.
Oh, I know, I hate this one.
Have fun in doing it, but just like know that you want to do it, because editing isn't for everybody. There is a reason that very few people work in the post house, and a lot more people work in the production side of things, because that does tend to be more fun, depending on what your definition of it is.
Editing can be tedious.
Oh, it's extremely tedious. I'm just gonna. I mean, it's not like logistics or I got distracted.
Yeah.
Like, that'll happen if you're not good at editing. You're just gonna fall into a pit of shit, and you're gonna get overwhelmed, and you're gonna bite off more than you can chew.
Like this Mario level, you're just gonna fall into a pit of shit.
Yeah,
exactly. So
just
it's
an
like
entire pit of garbage.
It's like know your limits, know your
Mario level that you just shouldn't try to fall into.
It's like me and Tyler playing Squishy the Pig.
We don't talk about that.
Yes, we do.
No, we only talk about
You're
when
gonna
we're
break
actually
the
playing.
camera
Yeah,
and stop
you're gonna break the
mentioning
camera.
Squishy.
You're gonna break the game.
You're gonna break them.
Brower's house is gonna catch on fire.
And I'm gonna go ahead and grab that mushroom because I'm gonna need it.
Yeah,
Yes, you will.
But yeah, no. So anyway, back to like what happened. So now we finally got it on track. We might have it up, actually done soon.
Yeah, no, it's pretty close.
So hopefully it'll actually get done and uploaded very soon, so that way we can actually be proud of it. And then that will be an actual like
Honestly,
permanent show in Zanderbrow. Another big conversation that me and Brittany were having with ourselves was, do we want it to be on Zanderbrow? Do we want it to be on a different channel?
this is it. Actually,
No.
That,
I hesitated. I hesitated. That was my problem. God damn
That
it.
is your problem. You're hesitating, Billy. You just gotta go right in for it.
You just gotta get it. You just gotta grab them balls. You gotta grab them. You gotta grab them
Sounds
hard.
more creepy.
Really,
Just as a heads up, randomly for the viewers, like if we randomly like go for really loud to really quiet, it is like 1:30 in the morning. So, you want what's funny? If you saw me right there, I looked super calm and collected, but really now I'm just sad.
This bitch empty.
This bitch empty. But yeah, no. So because it's like 1:30 in the morning and Brower and Chris's roommates are
Trying to
start to go to sleep. No, they don't have work. They have school tomorrow.
They also have neighbors.
And neighbors too.
I
So
mean, they
like,
technically kind of have work because they have an interview and they're taking me to work, but like that's
Fuck
because
the
they have an
neighbors.
interview.
You see,
I promise I'm better at this game.
You're just distracted right now.
Let's-
Yeah, I kind of
Let's
am.
be real here, okay? Majority of the people who are watching this right now have played Super Mario Sunshine. You know everything about this game already. You
already know how bad this level
Yeah.
is. This was literally, I think somebody at Nintendo just got mad and was like, you know what?
All
How
the
can I
clientele.
piss off every person that buys our games?
Oh, no,
Dan
no, for
Harmon
me-
and George
So
Lucas
he
said-
built this.
This is not the one for me, because I think over time, I've
Honestly,
adapted.
it's a little difficult, but
It's a little difficult, but I've grown adapted to, like, knowing...
no. The one
I
I
got used to
actually,
the shitty
actually, the
situation.
funny thing is, this one I actually put as a close second. The one I actually hate the most is considered the easiest one, and it's only because of how precise you have to be with your picks on when to go.
And you died there.
And it's the one in
Oh my god, you have one life.
the village, the Pinna village or whatever.
Oh my God, I
It's
like
the
that
one where they throw you,
Oh, that one.
and you have to pick. Everything you do has to be perfect. You have to pick.
Let's not talk about it too much. Let's really save it for when we actually
Right.
play
Let's
it.
experience.
But basically, you have to make the right choices with every detail. With every detail, just to be able to pass that one. Whereas this one, it's like,
It's
sure
fine.
if you hesitate, that's a problem. But and it's like, yeah, the camera hates you, but
Dude,
oh wait, I could go to the side.
if I played a drinking game with this, I know I would die. I can't drunk souls this.
It's right there. It's right there.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Relax, I'm fine. I'm fine there. Like there is okay.
I don't know what's more brown, my pants or my sandals.
But
Actually, Tyler, when you did the voiceover, reminds me of the last time I went to MegaCon and you walked around
Oh,
Peter
yeah,
Griffin.
I was actually looking at
My hair was way too long to be Peter Griffin, though. In all honesty.
Honestly,
I'm
that
really excited for this
mullet
MegaCon
going
because
on.
I feel like I'm actually gonna go.
oh, I know. So am I.
Honestly, what I liked about that MegaCon
I'm
that
gonna
year
go
with
drinking around my mom.
And
It's gonna be
we
great.
hopefully don't fuck
I feel-
up
I
the
feel like
final
you're having
jump.
the best
go,
time ever.
and okay, we're good.
And I swear to God, if I can't
It's
get that
we're
one,
going to this. We're going to
thank God.
Star Wars.
Celebration.
Star Wars
No,
Celebration.
no, not
Oh,
celebration.
Galactic
You're
Nights.
the Galactic Nights thing. Yeah.
I saw it and I'm like, oh, that's be really nice to go to. And then actually, no, my mom's like, hey, do you want to go to this thing? I'm like, yeah, I'd really love to go to this thing. And then
Because as fun as
I also-
MegaCon's gonna be, like it's
I
also
haven't spent the last 2 birthdays of my mom, and I feel like shit for it.
no, I haven't spent a lot of birthdays with my mom, so I feel like
So it's just like I need to at least spend one with her before I move anywhere.
yeah.
Because I know I talked with her about going to LA after graduating, and she's just like, I'm never gonna see you. It's like I'm gonna pay for tickets so you can, because I know you want to go to Disneyland anyway.
Yeah, come on, lady.
Yeah, that's like the one thing I'm trying to bring up was like what I liked about that day, and nobody was around us because we were still kind of new to the group.
Yeah.
I was dressed up as L the entire time. I was kind of doing a very bad Brian Griffin, but I had like the attitude and everything to his Peter
You
Griffin.
really did, though.
It was
Like,
beautiful.
Elle is an odd, like, good
Companion
But-
to
yeah.
Peter.
It's like the
you
entire
know what
time-
it is too, though. It's like old Family Guy versus new Family Guy. And old Family Guy, like Peter and Brian are like really best pals.
Yeah,
And then it
In
evolved
newer-
into
in
Stewie and
in newer Family Guy, it was after the road to Rhode Island. it started becoming Stewie and Brian, and even more so after
I didn't really think about that because
Stewie Griffin: The Untold Story.
I love
Then
that, by
it
the way.
definitely solidified Stewie and Brian. Like, it didn't solidify in that episode, but did Brian go with
Did
Stewie
that
in
just
one?
lag?
But
Did anyone notice like a slight lag?
Yeah.
essentially, I know in that episode, that's
Which
when
one?
Stewie basically became gay. Stewie: The Untold Story, when he met his future self.
Oh yeah.
That's when Stewie was basically full-on gay. Any episode after that, it kind of solidified Stewie's position. Which,
Well, actually, the newest episode.
Yeah, the newest episode.
actually kind of goes into a little bit more into character development. More like
hetero-flexible.
Yeah, he's more flexible. They even say like that's a word that's.
But
been,
he's very
That's a word that's been
non-traditional.
thrown around recently.
I just can't get around a sexual orientation for a baby because he's literally
Yeah.
a baby.
But
But it's like the one thing I want to like continue
it
on.
is odd, but at the same time,
But it's like I think-
pretty much.
But it's like the big thing though is in Playboy, they actually confirmed Stewie was gay.
Yeah,
Weird.
Like in an actual Playboy issue.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. You can look this up.
yeah, I believe it.
It's like Bart, though. It's just like we can say Bart's 10 years old, but it's been around for so long that we don't even see Bart for his age.
Yeah, no.
Before I go to bed.
No, that's it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, are you going to bed?
Yeah, I'm passing out.
Yeah, Brian's going away from us. But it's like, okay, like the one thing is though, we did have like the Brian and Peter dynamic. It's funny, it's
Yeah,
like,
we had old school family down.
but, like Tyler would be looking at someone and be like, oh yeah, look at that guy. And then I'd be like,
there, look at him over there.
Hey, look at him.
alright, Peter, I know you see the giant weapon, you can't take that.
What do you mean?
No, I'm gonna go take it. Hey,
Like,
it's
I don't know
mine.
why. I don't know why I'm trying to talk to Tyler.
Don't take it, okay? Do you
No.
want to die that way?
It's mine.
I'm just really, I'm just
Oh,
really,
look, it's
I'm
Deadpool.
honestly just really happy that Seth MacFarlane's like repertoire is evolving beyond like Family Guy and American.
Oh, yeah.
because like
I
I
need to
feel
watch
like
Orville.
I feel. Oh my god, it's.
It's
I was
really
literally just
fun.
about to go into that because it's
It looks
simply one
great.
of those like shows that it's just like it's amazing all around. Like it's a great. You could tell that he did his research on like what a sci-fi series is supposed to be while adding his own comedic like light twist to it. And
Well,
it
the
just
beautiful thing
makes
about
it
Seth
a
MacFarlane is
perfect
he's
show.
just one of us. Like, he's definitely a nerd in that aspect. He has kept up with
You
this
can
kind
tell
of
that
stuff.
he like put all his heart and love into it, like just from watching like old Star Trek episodes that
Well,
he loves
hell, you
watching,
could even-
or Star Wars, whatever he derives it from. Like you can just tell that like a lot of his passion went into it. It's kind of like with Hugh Jackman in The Greatest Showman. You could tell that it's literally just a passion project,
And hell,
but it did so well.
you can even tell within like old school Family Guy, because then he would basically throw in every reference of everything he likes, and you know the Star Wars is definitely predominant in there, but there was definitely some Star Trek ones, like when they did the cutaway gags,
Yeah,
like when they were making fun of Captain Kirk. I'm trying to think of the dude's name, William Shatner.
yeah.
Right.
I'm not.
And another great thing about the Orville is that it is a sci-fi show, and it does really take you there, and it takes you to like that era of the type of TV that was on during when Star Trek was on. But at the same time, it's also like hard hitting into the crew's lives and their problems, and like a lot of things that just like normal people go through, even though it's set in like the star system, like however many years into the future.
Yeah, because like from what I heard from people's reviews of Orville, it gets in like real human problems that Star Trek's typically wouldn't cover.
Yeah, no,
because
no.
it's not interesting. I don't want to hear about this person's divorce. Who cares about this person's sex life?
Yeah.
And then Star Trek 2009 happens. But I liked it. I know some people have a lot of contentions with it, even though that's not one of the big parts of it.
Wow, what?
It's just
Okay, you redeemed yourself on
I
that
did.
one.
And I just really highly recommend it to anybody who's just a big fan of sci-fi and just needs something new to check out, something different, something fresh, and it just does everything correctly.
I'll be real though. I haven't like going back to his older work. I haven't seen an episode of American Dad since they moved into TBS. I don't know if
I love American Dad.
It's
I love.
definitely
Don't get me. I absolutely love American
They're-
Dad. I
they're-
don't even say it's better than Family Guy.
It
like,
has
hands
the
down.
flavor of Seth MacFarlane, but it's definitely not just another Family Guy like Cleveland was. Actually,
That's not even the problem. More like Cleveland show tried to be every black show that was being
Well, I
aired
feel
while
like
being
the-
Family Guy at the same time.
Well, I feel like the big thing with it, and why I actually appreciated the Cleveland show, I know unpopular opinion's a hoe,
Sure.
but No, the thing that I saw the Cleveland show was I felt they did the Cleveland show as kind of like a joke on spin-off shows that don't succeed.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can see that.
No, I totally get that.
Yeah,
that's literally the vibe.
Sometimes it works, and sometimes it just doesn't.
Hey, Cleveland show's honestly good background noise.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not gonna say it's the worst show in existence, like fucking Big Mouth. I'm sorry.
I haven't seen
I
Big Mouth
enjoyed
yet. I've
it.
heard too many.
I hated that show. I'm sorry.
I enjoyed it, but I get why people hate it.
No, it's a type of humor I'm not into. It's like Ren and Stimpy. A lot of people enjoy Ren and Stimpy.
Like
I'm not a
I think
great
the big
Christian.
thing. I think the big thing with me. I think the big thing with me when it came to.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so I just gotta hit that one.
Yep, but
You a
isn't that the
Pharaoh man or
last-
something?
Oh, yikes.
This is the last one.
Watch into it.
Ah, crap.
Wait.
Justice.
Hang on. Sorry, I will get back on my.
It's raining justice. Hallelujah.
What the fuck?
Are you kidding me?
That's the last one. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Also, getting into like
Okay,
useful
I gotta
Family
come over
Guy,
here. That what?
the one